So it looks like someone is trying to overcome some type of financial constraint. They're having financial issues, and this has been a barrier in your connection with this person. Okay, it's been keeping the two of you from coming together the right way. They're starting to realize too that it's like whatever situation that they've been choosing to stay in, they're realizing that it is a blockage. Okay, I feel like they've known that it's a blockage for some time, but I feel like this person has been afraid of leaving their comfort zone. Sometimes people just stay in toxic situations because that's what they're used to, and it's predictable. It's what they know. They have a fear of the unknown, this person, and they feel like there's a lot of lack. Like they feel like there's something missing in their life, but at the same time, they've had a fear of changing. This is possibly how they've been living their life for a long time. Okay, guys, and they just are afraid of changing that up. Okay, I feel like for a while they were feeling like whatever changes they were going to need to make to be with you, they felt like they couldn't do it. It was impossible. So they chose to ignore this connection because they knew what they were going to have to do to have it. But yeah, we have masquerading showing itself. So this person has a lot more feelings for you than they let on. Okay. They have just been hiding this from you. Because it makes them feel like it's like gives them like a sense of control. It's like they have not been being honest with you about their feelings, their intentions. They're possibly even pretending to the people around them that they're happy and that everything's okay, but they're actually miserable. And they feel like they're only really able to be their true authentic self when they're with you. So they feel like they have to put on a front for whoever these people are around them. Okay. But I definitely feel like the biggest barrier or what's been keeping them from leaving a situation is finances, because we do have the Capricorn card here. Some of you guys could be Capricorn, or you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn placements. This person is very focused on their career and goals, and they possibly were also very focused on that when the two of you were dealing with each other, but that's why they were also not putting enough focus on this connection. They weren't prioritizing you. This person maybe even thought that they could put you, save for later, that you'd wait on them. But I don't really feel that this person had the intention to really, how do I put that? They really weren't motivated. They were not motivated at that time when you were dealing with them and settling for the breadcrumbs. They really weren't motivated to make those big changes in their life that were necessary for the two of you to work out. They were just trying to string you along. We do have spring here. So spring could be significant, specifically May 6th through June 20th. But anytime during the spring could be important. Okay, but this person's starting to see the truth about things. They're realizing that, they feel like they have to overcome these obstacles now. They're feeling determined to overcome these obstacles, make these changes, remove the obstacles. This person just needs to work on themselves because they're trying to become a better person for you. All right. And they're guarded. It's like they're not wanting to really let you in either. So let's see what else these cards have to say about things. Let's see. Well, we have karmic partners here. Now, this isn't always romantic. For some of you, it could be that they're in like another marriage or another marriage. They're married, or they're in another relationship, another commitment, an obligation. It could be a parent. Karmics are not just romantic. We have karmic family. We have karmic friends. So whoever it is to them, they have a very turbulent relationship with that person. It's very chaotic. It's very toxic. It's very, I'm hearing codependent as well. They argue with that person a lot of miscommunication with that person. And they know that if they continue to stay in that situation with this person, that they would be settling. Okay. But again, what's been keeping them there is they're afraid of change. So they've been in a very dysfunctional situation for quite some time. All right. They don't really feel good enough for you. This person is trying to work on feeling more deserving of you. All right. Definitely distance between the two of you. There could be physical distance, like you guys live in different states, countries. or some of you guys even met this person online. If it's not that, it's just that you guys are separated. There's distance between the two of you, or they're trying to keep you at a distance. We have soulmate here. So this could be a soulmate connection. This person feels like you are challenging them to grow and make these changes. This connection is what's pushing this person to break these barriers. All right. They know that with you, your needs would be equally met. They know that this wouldn't be or they don't want it to be a codependent relationship between the two of you, or they know that it wouldn't be. For a lot of you, the karmics has to do with family. It's their family members or somebody that they have a family with. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, this person, outer turmoil. They have it's chaotic over there with that person. It's like they've been indecisive about you. You've been butting heads with this person. All right, you guys have not been able to get on the same page. And it's because they're unawakened and you're awakened. So you guys are just not even seeing things the same way at all. It could also be, again, it could have something to do with money that's causing issues between the two of you. They could feel like you're more established than them. You make more money than them. You're further ahead in life than them. And I feel like it's like they don't want it to be codependent. They want you guys to come together in how do I say that? Like, they don't want to have to be with somebody that they need. Okay. They want to come toward you because they want you. All right. And I feel like whatever situation that they've been choosing over you, they're in that situation because they need to be there. They don't want to feel that way anymore, or they're starting to not want to feel that way anymore. And so there's something, because there's differences in status, money, power, or culture. All right. Some of you guys, it's like a difference in opinions of what you want in love. Like, one of you is wanting commitment. One of you is wanting friends with benefits or something more casual or something like that too. This person is feeling like they wish that the two of you could come to some type of agreement, even if you guys don't want the same things. I don't know. I don't know what kind of agreement they think that the two of you could come to, but it's like, they're like, yeah, I know we don't, both want commitment, but I wish we could come to some type of agreement or compromise, which is that's pretty unreasonable. We have union and in sync showing itself. So it says they want to commit to you, but to be able to fully commit to you, it says, I need to release certain commitments and fully commit. There's other things they got to let go of, obligations. Either they're committed to somebody else and they're going to have to let that go. But I don't know, guys, this person really isn't giving me that vibe that they're in another commitment. If this is your reading, because it says the Taurus energy, some of you guys could be a Taurus or dealing with a Taurus placements. It says that to ignore their feelings for you, they would run off and indulge in unnecessary pleasure. So that could be they go off and deal with a connection that's more surface level. It's an addiction. It's a habit. It's something that I don't know. This person doesn't seem like they're in a committed relationship. They could be for some of you, but it doesn't feel like it. But they're in turmoil for sure. It says that their life is falling apart. They don't know what to do, but they feel like you were the only thing really solid in their life. They view you as a very solid person, and nothing else really in their life is solid. Okay. So that's kind of showing them something about you. Well, we have twin flame here. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame connection. They feel like they do recognize that there's something between the two of you. They feel like it's intense. But even this card says that it must be balanced in order to move forward together. What did I say earlier? This person doesn't want to be with you because they need you. They want to come together with you because they love you. They want, they just want to be with you. It's like they want you guys to both be able to hold your own, but come together. Power couple, right? So, power couple vibes. Not somebody getting with the other because they need the other person. So, I feel like this person, again, like I said, I feel like they are possibly staying in a situation for money. And they could come towards you and be like, hey, I am struggling, for money, when it comes to money, they could come to you and ask you for help, or they could come to you and be like, hey, let's combine finances, or that's the only way that I might be able to stay afloat if I leave this other situation is if we combine finances. Like, they don't want to come towards you like that. They want to come towards you and be like, I'm stable, I'm solid, I got all my own stuff. Let's merge it all together. It's like, does that make sense what I'm saying? It's like, they don't want to have to come towards you and mooch off of you or be dependent on you. in any way. Okay. It's like whatever this is too that they're lacking, they're very insecure about it. So if it seems like it's money, it makes them very insecure, and that makes them feel like they're not good enough for you. It definitely looks like it's material, money. It says, if you really knew how I felt, who I was, and how I felt, you may not love me anymore. So this person feels like if you knew the financial issues that they were having, that you wouldn't love them anymore. So this person ties their self-worth to how much money they're making. This person is looking at you as very materialistic. And that may not even be true. This is just their perception of you. And it could just be because of like how they think. Maybe because they're materialistic, think everybody else is materialistic, and that could be completely untrue. But this person feels like if you knew their true financial situation or whatever they got themselves in, you wouldn't love them anymore. So they are wearing a mask out of insecurity. It's like they do want to rebuild. See, what is this about? Why is false flame here? They could have got with somebody else. Let's see. Aries, Cancer, hot and cold. This person has definitely had a hard time dealing with the intensity of this connection. I feel like it's unlike anything they've ever really experienced before, and they keep running from it because they don't know what to do with it. People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, and they've encountered this very deep and spiritual connection with you, and they don't know what to do with it. Okay, guys, they have no clue how to handle anything like this because they just are not spiritually evolved enough, emotionally mature enough, awakened enough to really know how to handle this the right way. No excuses for them, but yeah, they're very much still in their ego. All right, they're possibly in need of an ego death, or ego could be holding them back from reaching out to you as well, because this person could have possibly accused you of some things, or they judged you. This person's definitely judging you very harshly. All right, they're viewing you as somebody that would not love them if they didn't have like certain assets, or they didn't make a certain amount of money, or something like that. And I feel like this person, it's like, yeah, they've accused you of some things that aren't true. So I'm so used to people hurting me, I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. So there could have been somebody in their past that made them bruised their ego and made them feel like they were a bum or something like that. And now they think you're going to do the same thing to them. It's something like that, but they're going to regret treating you like this. They are. Some of you guys are going to end up with somebody else. You see that picture right here? Some of you guys are going to end up with somebody else, and they're going to be in regret. They could have at some point made the conscious decision to walk away from you and try to let this connection go. Didn't work. They're going to feel like they should have stayed and fought for you. It says, but I was weak and fearful. Now they're mourning you. So let's see. How's this going to turn out, Pisces? Yeah, it says I had an idealistic view on what a relationship should look like. So again, this is giving me the vibes of like, this is just an example. It may not be fit for your situation. I'm just trying to give you an example of the kind of situation I'm picking up on. Just say this is a masculine that thinks that, you know, the man is supposed to be the breadwinner and make the most money and be the head of the household. And they feel like you're actually the feminine, like just say you're the feminine and you're actually doing better in life than them. You're making more money than them. You're something like that. It's like they feel like they should be in the position that you're in, and their ego is very bruised by this, guys. Like they feel very insecure about this. They feel emasculated, and that could be the situation for some of you. That's just an example. That may not be the situation for all of you. But it's like, it's a situation like that where this person's ego's bruised because they feel like they should be in your position. They should be making the most money. They should be doing better than you in life. I don't know. Like this person's ego is very bruised by you. And then on top of that, they've gone off and told some people around them about the situation, and then they're throwing in their 2 cents too. It says unable to control and has an overwhelming need to share false or misleading info. Overindulging and overconsumption of personal narratives that may or may not be true. That. It's something. There could be people around them that are telling them that maybe they should look away from this connection because of that. you're doing better in life than, like, that's ridiculous. Or they've even maybe tried to downplay this connection to make their ego feel better. I don't know. Or they've maybe even, how do I say that? Maybe they've even, it's like I don't know if they've made you out to be someone that you're not, because it kind of seems like that. It says, instead of keeping things between me and you, I allowed others to interfere. We do have destiny on the back of the deck, so definitely fated to meet this person. They're going to eventually get it after taking a look in the mirror, and they're going to want to rebuild a connection with you. I'm trying to show you all these cards. Give me one more clarifier on gluttonous gossip. Fateful encounter. And we have free will. There could be people around them encouraging this person to just stay single. You know what I mean? Like, just embrace, don't get tied down into a relationship. Making them question whether or not they're really ready for commitment or not. They don't want to feel like someone's controlling them or that they have to answer to anybody. But again, like I said, you guys were definitely destined to meet this person. So what's this person going to do? I'm not really seeing what they're going to do next in regards to you. We have that spring time frame coming out. Well, we did see that they're going to start breaking some barriers. Instead of sitting there having their ego bruised and being bitter about the fact that they feel like you're doing better than them in life, how about they get up and do something about it? How about they change their life? How about they start trying to make more money, get a better job, do whatever you like? I don't know why people, that is always so, I don't know what the word is, but it's so irritating to me when people will be jealous of the lives that people have built for themselves. Go build that life for yourself. If you don't, instead of being jealous and being bitter about what somebody else has worked hard for and earned, you go and work for hard for that and earn it for yourself too. Like, that's what this person is. I don't know. This person is bitter over you. It's like they want you, but at the same time, their ego is bruised, and just know that this connection with you is making them realize that it's making them feel like a failure. It's nothing you're doing intentionally. It's their own fault. But this connection is kind of just shining a bright light on where they're lacking in their life. And that's why they're acting this way. Well, we have the Queen of Wands. We have Justice. So we have Libra energy, and we have Aries, Leo, Sag energy with the Queen of Wands. We have the Death card. What's that do with you? The Five of Cups. So this person, so like you guys could be Aries, Leo, Sag. You don't have to be. And this also is giving me the vibe of like, you guys are just like, you're not letting whatever's going on between you and this person get you down. You're still confident. You're looking good. I heard smelling good. It's like, you're glowing. I'm hearing you're glowing. Like but it's making this person regret like everything here. It's making them regret an ending that happened between the two of you. Scorpio energy with the Death card. And I do feel like they are going to want to make things right with you. They're going through karma. Whoever this person is, they're going through karma, or they will. And I feel like they are going to want to make things right with you. They're definitely in regret. They are definitely feeling the loss of you. We have the Three of Swords. Ooh, they're heartbroken over you. Yep, they're heartbroken over you. Three of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups, though. So you could be getting some type of emotional or, an expression of emotion, some type of communication, offer of love from this person. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But see, we have the Two of Swords. So they're heartbroken over you, and they are in regret, but they possibly are just still indecisive. What are they indecisive about? They're scared. They're scared about coming towards you and expressing their feelings to you. Well, guys, we have the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the King and Queen of Wands here. You and this person could be very good together. You guys could be that power couple. But this person has got to get out of their ego. Like, instead of looking at you as their competition, they need to start looking like, oh, we could be a team. Like, they are looking at things the completely wrong way. And it's really they're only hurting themselves, really. They're only playing themselves, because you guys could be something great together. You guys are a really good match, but they're sabotaging this connection out of ego and pride, and out of some type of like outdated ways of thinking. Like, I'm a man. I should be the head of household. I should be making more money. Okay, then go make more money. Or I'm trying to think of how I could spin this for a woman. I'm trying to figure out. That's why it kind of is giving me the vibe that it isn't. Sometimes readings aren't able to be flipped and switched, guys. This is definitely one of those situations where somebody's ego is bruised because or you're just dealing with a significant other that's jealous of you. So, I mean, you could be with a feminine that's jealous, a masculine that's with a feminine, and the feminine's jealous of you because they feel like you have accomplished more in life or you make more money. But like I said, just take it how it resonates, and, you know, if it doesn't fit, don't try to force it to fit your situation. You'll know if this is your reading. But yeah, I feel like this person, that's another reason that things aren't working out between you and this person, because they are afraid to express their feelings and emotions to you. They can't, it's like they're not wanting to be vulnerable. We have the Empress, Taurus energy, and we have the Hermit, Page of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person is really gonna start valuing you more in your absence, okay? With the Empress or the Emperor, flip or switch the roles, and the Hermit, they're gonna start valuing you more in your absence. They definitely are gonna want to apologize to you and try to work something out with you, compromise. Maybe now they want to be a team player with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe now they want to work with you and not try to work against you. I won't even say this person was necessarily working against you, but they were not being cooperative and they were looking at you as competition. Ooh, this person is maturing. We have the Knight of Cups. I don't know. We didn't have the Queen of Cups, I don't think. We have the Page of Cups. We have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So this person is emotionally maturing, or this person's feelings and emotions are growing for you. All right. They're starting to feel more deeply for you. They definitely could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Anything else? Guys, look what just came out. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person is... And I like that the Queen of Cups came out last. This person's tapping into their feminine energy. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or whatever. We all have masculine and feminine energies. This person has had an out of whack balance between the two. All right. And I do feel like this person is starting to get more in their feminine energy. They're starting to get more into their feelings and emotions. Tapping into that energy. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like they're investing a lot of time. Yeah, I do feel like they're investing a lot of time and effort into work and build, trying to build a solid foundation for themselves. Yeah, especially with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is usually about a foundation. I do feel like they are putting a lot of, or maybe that's what they're going to want to, let's see, Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Pentacles? That's them saving money. Someone's saving money. Nine of Wands. You guys are very close to receiving some type of getting what you want, or some type of wish fulfillment. Or they feel like they're very close to being able to have what they want with you. But yeah, somebody's saving money, stacking money, trying to become more stable. They do feel like you're abandoning them, though. They do feel like you're leaving them out in the cold, or you're abandoning them. Let's get some oracle cards. So before I move on, so how is this gonna turn out for the time being? Well, we have the Ace of Cups, guys, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Ooh, seven of Swords. Okay, what did I just say, guys? I said this person is really focused on work and building a solid foundation for themselves. I feel like this person, what's next is this person feeling like this urgency. They do feel like you are leaving them behind. They're strategizing, they're plotting, they're trying to figure out how they can get to this Nine of Pentacles place fast enough with the Knight of Wands. That's quick movement to be able to have this new beginning in love with you, or maybe before you find new love. or it's something like that, because this person is really focused on becoming, they may need to free themselves from something or become independent from something. And they're really trying to figure out how they can do that as fast as possible. Okay, they are. So that's what I feel like is happening next. All right, so let's see. We have Aries season, which we're in Aries season. Oh, so there's a shift. It says spontaneity creates a shift. So there's a shift that's happening. It could have been because of the eclipse that we had. Wasn't it yesterday? Also we had the new moon, but yeah, I feel like there's a shift that has happened. Somebody's about to make a bold move here. Choose what feels most true to you. Foggy. So things are a bit foggy. You don't really know what the future holds. It says the truth is being distorted. Proceed with caution until the fog lifts. Let's see. Connection. It's like you know that you have this connection with this person, but because they haven't professed how they really feel to you and their true intentions to you in the 3D, you're like, I don't really know. Like, is there a connection? I feel like we have a connection, but I'm not sure. They're not reciprocating that. I don't know. But Spirit says the fog will lift. But they're telling you to proceed with caution until the fog lifts. We have, yes, your Spirit says keep persevering. It says don't stop now. Keep going. Your persistence will pay off. You're almost there. So, and it says you're going to receive the answers that you're seeking when it comes to this connection. If you've been confused about a situation or person, rest assured that you will get the answers you seek. What do they need to keep doing? What do they need to keep doing? Focusing on your money, or maybe they are, that's the biggest problem here, guys. That's the biggest blockage. And that's what really has been bruising this person's ego. It says be open to receiving blessings in abundance from the universe. Abundance. So it says travel. What about travel? Good luck. Pampering. So Spirit is saying they want you to continue to just kind of rest and relax, make time for yourself, restore your body and mind. Like I said, the clarity is coming about this soulmate connection. It looks like the clarity is coming to you. They're wanting you to keep yourself busy with hobbies and your family, and possibly like focusing on, you know, maintaining good health, like going to the gym, eating healthy, whatever. But somebody is going to come towards you and take some type of mask off. Remember we saw that masquerading card earlier? Someone's going to be coming towards you to take their mask off and show you their authentic self and how they authentically, like how they truly feel about you and their true intentions, which could lead to a reconciliation if you want it. Okay. I feel like with the travel card, good luck and abundance, there's going to be some type of positive progress made in your finances or their finances or both of your finances. Okay. Something like that. But I can see too, it's like they're wanting you to shift your focus away from this person right now. They'll be back and they'll be coming towards you, it looks like. But with the options card, I don't know. When they come back, there may be competition for you. Or it says you may be focusing too much on one thing or person that you're failing to see there's other great options. But I definitely do feel like this may not be happening immediately when this person comes back to reconcile with you and tell you how they really feel for you. It may not happen like right now. And maybe by sometime by the end of the spring. But I feel like it will take some time. They have some things that they need to get sorted out and work on and improve. And yeah. So this is what I'm seeing here for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you could take something from this reading. Let me know what you thought about the reading in the comments. I think I mentioned this is my second reading on my new channel. I will link my main channel in the description box and in the comment section. Video call readings are on sale for a limited time. You can find information about that in the description box or in the comment section. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more collective readings. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.